Monday, April 13th, 2020. Real quick video to recap my one-day trade, which was an early morning scalp. Basically, you can see it here on the 1 minute and the 5 minute charts here. It was MU, which popped up in my pre-market, and on the daily candle chart, you could see that it had a little bit of a gap down. So it was gapping down in the pre-market, and that's why I popped into my my scan. I can't remember which scan. It actually popped into my opening range breaker later on, but I didn't take it. But this was a gapping stock, so it was in my pre-market. And when I took it because you could see at the open, a lot of volume, down candle, red, and it just kept dropping. So the market was dropping, the SPY was dropping, but then the SPY sort of started coming back a little bit, and they had this big green candle that shot up through VWAP. I always take notice when I see a lot of volume, a little bit more volume than normal, shooting with the stock moving back up through VWAP. And then you can see here it kind of poked down on the next 1 minute candle and held VWAP. So as soon as it started moving up off of VWAP after that one candle, I got in. I got in at, I believe my entry was 44.88, and it got all the way up to my 2R, which was, I put my stop right below VWAP. So I was in at 44.88. I think my stop was at 44.75. If it came back down, broke VWAP, I was out. Especially with this little tail down here, like just tipping VWAP, telling me, you know, this is going to be moving up. But if it came and broke that low right there, which was just around 44.76, and hit 44.75, I was going to get out. But it didn't. It went up. Next candle was a nice big green candle with a big topping tail though, and I was lucky to get out my shares. I got out more than a third of my shares at almost half, just basically just a little less than half of my shares at my 2R, which was 45.14. And then I moved as soon as I did get my shares out, I moved my stop up to 44.88, which was my entry point, so my break-even point. So if it came back down and failed after that, I was going to just get out all my shares. And then it had another little bit of a push here, a little less volume than the candle before, so it was trying to get up through over this 200 moving average on this 1 minute chart, and it didn't. It made a lower high here, which signaled to me that maybe it wasn't going to be moving up anymore. So I put my stop actually below this candle. Also, you had a whole number here at 45, so I put my stop at around 44.96. And then it came back and hit it, and I got out all my shares. So I moved my stop just a little bit up from break even, just to make a little bit more profit on the remaining shares. I figured if it came back to here and hit me, it would probably come back to VWAP, and I would have been out anyway because my stop was above VWAP where my entry point was. And I was worried that I was going to tip this VWAP and then bounce and keep moving up again, and actually didn't. It kept going down. You can see on this 5 minute chart that it was just a big green candle to start the day, the 5 minute or a big red candle, then a big green candle, and then another big red candle. So it was just all over the place. I was actually lucky to make any money off of this trade. It wasn't a really smooth trade. So then it dropped below VWAP, and then it had another little surge up. You can see here bounced off VWAP here. You can see that really nice and easily on this 5 minute chart. And then the rest of the day it was just all over the place. So now it's back down again. The SPY is down today, so a lot of stocks are just moving with that. It was just not an easy day to trade so far. So it's only 11:15. I'll probably look for some later day trades, see what happens. But I still think this has a potential to move up. But if it breaks 45 here, like you have VWAP right here and 40, the whole number 45. If it breaks this, I'm actually going to put an alert right here, below this at 44.96, which was ironically my original stop. If it breaks that, I could see this being dropping the rest of the day. But again, if it holds VWAP, you know, it could potentially make another leg up. And it's tough when you can see something happening both ways on a stock based on where it is right now, going up or going down. And I have no idea what it's going to do. It's best not to trade it. So that was it. MU was my trade. I scalped a little bit off of it at the open, and then just haven't been able to do anything since. So I'm just watching the market right now, see what happens. So that's it. Good luck trading. I hope to be back later this week with some more trades.